Good afternoon. It is Thursday, January 19th. Skipped yesterday. Had the Bible study with John after work. Then I went and hung out with Mom for a little bit. Just went by her house because I had some mail arrive. So I hung out there. But really, the goal was getting some mail. Look what finally came in. Alright. Hero Quest, the Mage of the Mirror Quest Pack, which, seems to have some sort of weird 3D sleeve around it. I'm not sure I understand, but whatever. But yeah. So need some cool stuff, though. There's plenty of Hero Quest stuff we haven't gotten to yet, but at some point. Okay. It looks like whatever the sleeve is what holds on the back that lists what's included. Okay. Anyways, so we have another thing to do an unboxing of at some point. We got a few of those still now. But that's not going to be today. Because today, I need to pull out Dwarven Forge and start building. Today, I need to prepare for Saturday. Because tomorrow, after work, I'll have, go out with friends, have food, actually. I think I have some special plans for that. So I won't have a whole lot of time there. And on Saturday, we're actually gaming a little earlier than normal, just to meet with schedules as needed. So I won't have as much time beforehand, so I need to make a build, because I ended the last session with, the point where I could prepare for whatever's coming next, and I made a little idea of what's coming up here with a little sketch on half of this tiny half of a note card, which basically should have some water and start having like a broken shoreline here, maybe go up a level, maybe 2 of cliffs to a point where there is like a tower, which I imagine is probably going to be a 12 by 12, like a terrain tray sized tower, so I can do a few levels, just each one its own terrain tray. It's a complex build that I have in mind, and I don't know if I have the pieces needed for it, actually. I might not. I might have to change it drastically. We'll see. But I need to get started to try, so I'm going to turn on some music and start building with Dwarven Forge. So it's been about 2 hours. And I didn't have quite as much as I had hoped. I had hoped that this shoreline would go a little further, but I ran out of ground cover. To the effect of, I have both of the special effect covers on the board, and I don't know if I'm going to use either of them as special effects. They may just be, well, that's a well, and that's a weird section of crystalline ground. That's fine. Over here, I ended up, actually, these are not Aranthor Mountains. They are caverns. And I kind of blended them in there and at the furthest section over, because Mom sits there, Ethan there, Kyle there. There's no one directly right next to this, so literally using the fact that there's not someone immediately beside it to make it not as evident. I did decide that it didn't matter if the greenery just meets the stone. That's fine. And this I did want. I wanted this using all the extra shore bits to make this broken ground where they come ashore, because they'll be coming ashore in a boat. But yeah, this has been Now I don't think, like, obviously, like, oh, look at all of the tree stumps and like all of this stuff is like above where the table topper is. I think the table topper's not going back. I think it's staying over there. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna like cover the table with something when they get here, because I mean they're immediately starting it. Like they were approaching the island when the last episode ended, so it'll be fine. I do hope nothing occurs that prevents us from playing, because it is not the easiest right now to conceal, since the topper doesn't go on. But yeah, so working on that. I'm probably gonna angle just a little bit more. But I mean, again, like I went into this like I'm like, I don't know if I have enough stuff, and ultimately I kind of didn't, but I made it work anyways, which has definitely been how it has been before. I mean, I've spent quite a bit on Dwarven Forge, but I also have spread it out over a bunch of different environments, which lets me do all sorts of cool stuff. But it does mean when I want to make a big area, I don't always have what I want. I need more. I need more room to store it as well. Need a house. But a house is expensive. If I get a house, how do I afford more Dwarven Forge? Because I need more Dwarven Forge. But where would I put it if I don't have a house? One of life's many conundrums. And with another hour, I have a couple levels of the tower. I'm going to do one more full interior level, then a level that's partially roof, partially not, and then the rest of the roof. So I've got some things worked out with it, but I dug out the boat that they're coming in on. So yeah, probably a bit over 3 hours tonight been spent just working on this, and it's not done. Like I said, I still got some levels of that tower to build and such, but I'm done for the night. Like I said, I have a little time tomorrow, probably after work, and probably a little time before people show up on Saturday morning, so I can get it finished. I also pulled out like a bunch of minis for the encounter itself, so that's all taken care of. Should be a fun one. But yeah, just been prepping that. That's been my day. Prepping the Dwarven Forge. So I'm gonna heat up some, make some Alfredo pasta, because I finally finished the buffalo chicken dip. Have that for dinner and call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.